championships. It was Purrazo who became the Women's World Champion in 2022. It was Purrazo who won the tournament to crown the inaugural Women's Pure Champion. And it is Purrazo who will lock up tonight against Trish Adora, a woman she went one-on-one with. Whoa! In the tournament to crown the first Pure Champion. The title is on the line here tonight.
Trish felt overlooked because Purrazo was eyeing Aminata in the Pure title tournament, but now the championship's on the line and they're face-to-face again. Can you imagine if Trish Adora wins tonight? Both Pure titles will be in STP.
Oh, it's incredible. We saw STP earlier tonight attacking TMDK. Clearly, Robbie Eagles has gotten the attention of STP. Side headlock takeover.
STP would be six-man tag champions, Pure champions on both sides. That'd be amazing.
Hey. Certainly would. We talked about black excellence. That would epitomize it. Whoa. Evenly matched athletes here. And fans, let's get you caught up on the rules real quick in the Pure divisions. On the men and women's side, for championship bouts, a 60-minute time limit. Each athlete gets 3 rope breaks. If they are exhausted, you can be pinned on, underneath, between, inside the ropes. 20 count on the outside. A disqualification or countout means the title does change hands here in Ring of Honor. Outside interference results in a disqualification, also results in heavy fines, suspensions up to firings for those interfering. Look at that, nice Olay there, okey doke from Purrazo, looking quickly for that Fujiwara, but instead it's Adora. 2.
Adora out of that Fujiwara quick, but that Fujiwara's put a lot of wrestlers away. And that's exactly what Purrazo's trying to set up for. Trish Adora well aware of that.
But Purrazo.
Overhand wrist right there, keeping that wrist lock, trying to warm her up for it. Yep,
stepping through.
Hyperextension at the elbow.
Leg hooked, cover. 2. And Purrazo staying right with that wrist. You control the wrist, you control your opponent.
See how close Purrazo's keeping that wrist to the chest.
Oh, wait a minute.
Not creating any gaps. Right here, Trish gonna bring it through. Yep.
Oh, and avoids the rope break.
Is that a rope break though?
Oh, wait, yeah.
That is rope break number 1 used by Trish Adora.
And I'll say this, there's no man that has officiated more Pure matches, on the men or women's side than Mike Posey. Great discretion there, but it's Adora who gives up the rope break to take the advantage. Great call there.
We'll see if it counts in her favor before. It was definitely uniquely used. I didn't know how Posey was gonna call that, but we got one of the best referees right here. A hoist up here. I don't know what Trish is for this drop.
Oh, the air raid crash instead onto the knee, and Adora likes to go into the submission from here. Has the wrist of Purrazo now stretching that shoulder on that elbow.
She's stretching the shoulder and the hamstring with the elbow Riccaboni. You can see Purrazo grabbing at the knee there. And Trish right back to that forearm overhand wrist lock, brings her right down with it. So much great wrestling inside of Trish Adora. She has great strikes, she has great fundamentals. Former military police, she could do it all.
And taking a hold of that wrist, almost like a neck breaker now into the spine, the point of that boot. And it is Adora unloading a second time.
You see the way that Purrazo brought her head back? Trish Adora setting up that Lariat Tubman, man. Trying to get that neck used to moving up so she can bring it inside. Watch this split.
And it's Adora who's driving down the largest muscles in the human body, those glutes right onto that neck. Forcing movement there, great cradle, 2.
Nice arm drag, right back in control. Can you imagine going for the Pure Championship and training with the Pure Champion to do it? That's what Trish Adora does. She has Lee Moriarty right in the corner.
Well, not only just the Pure Champion, but the longest reigning men's Pure Champion in history. The man that is arguably the greatest Pure Champion of all time. And again, those glutes into the skull of Purrazo.
You would have me on that argument as well, man. Moriarty has proven himself over and over again, beating former Pure champions. And the time! Watch this cradle!
2! And did it close to the ropes.
In time and defenses.
And I wonder if Adora was trying to maybe lure Purrazo into using one of those rope breaks, going for that pin so close to the ropes.
No one is more familiar with the pure rules in the women's division than Deonna Purrazo, but Trish Adora has Lee Moriarty in her corner, and that's the champion.
Oh.
Didn't know what opposing was going to do, so already behind on these rope breaks.
And Purrazo's got to be careful here. You only get one closed fist. Oh, that lariat coming instead. It's Purrazo with a clothesline of her own.
Yeah, Purrazo was looking out for that. There's a little telegraph there. Maybe you shouldn't have went in with a game plan telling people what you want to do.
As our main event resets, the crowd coming alive here. It's San Diego. The women's pure title is on the line. Champion Deonna Purrazo trying to get the feeling, the movement back in that left arm and that neck, that pinched nerve. It is Trish Adora, the challenger, looking for that one shot, that one lariat Tubman to capture the women's pure title.
Oh! One-arm bandit right here trying to fight with everything she has to keep this title at play. Knee lift.
Wow! And side Russian leg sweep, holding on to the wrist.
Holding on to that arm.
Rolling through, Fujiwara! Fujiwara locked in! Adora smartly trying to get that arm straight with the shoulder. And on...
And Purrazo let her get that rope break as well, man.
That is rope break number 2, used by Trish Adora.
And great...
Either tap or grab the ropes, man. Either way, you get in favor of position with Purrazo.
And it's certainly better than losing. Adora knows that she's got one more left, but Purrazo trying to make that point moot. As Purrazo looking for the the pile driver here.
Adora went right back to that arm. There wasn't enough to grab hold to. You see the frustration in Trish Adora's face. Oh. Trying to get close.
Whoa! Snapping that arm.
That elbow.
That hyperextension. It's Adora.
Watch this German.
The waistlock blocked. And big back elbow there. Wow! Into the bridge, 2-0!
Yeah. Nobody moves like Trish, man. That's not only fundamental sound, that's your mechanics in the right place for that German suplex, able to hit it that low. That's impressive.
And impressive, we almost had a new champ. It was that impressive as Adora now looking for something else to fire women's carry. It's Purrazo trying to fight out of it. Off the ropes, the separation. The kick to that arm, that lariat Tubman arm. It is Purrazo! Whoa! Powerbomb, the stack, 2! Adora out of it, but right in!
Adora let it on her head.
Oh, that Fujiwara. Purrazo couldn't hold on to it.
She couldn't hold on to it because of that arm. It was perfect position. This match would have been over if she was able to do so. There's a lot of damage to the arm of Purrazo. I don't see how she's going to be able to lock that Fujiwara armbar in.
That hyperextension snapped the elbow of Purrazo. That nerve damage earlier from all the work on the neck. It is Purrazo who's in trouble. Oh!
Nice move by Trish. Trish has that one shot. She's going to take it.
And here it comes! Lariat Tubman!
She didn't get all of it, though, man. You can see right there, hold on to her arm as well. But the champion rolls out of the ring. Wow. That's that well running dry.
Deonna Purrazo. Maybe one of the more intelligent moves, or maybe lucky moves all night. We don't know the state of Purrazo after that lariat Tubman.
But I tell you what, Trish is going to warm up for it again, man. But Purrazo's intentionally going to the ropes.
Oh, Purrazo holding herself up. Yep. Oh, no one home. No one home. A swing and a miss.
That's what I meant. Purrazo intentionally went to the ropes to buy that space, buy that time.
And looking for that German suplex again. The waist lock. Beautiful. Drop toe.
Got it that time.
Purrazo.
That's in deep. Oh, my goodness. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. It's going to rip the shoulder out.
Purrazo locking it in. The point of the elbow. And Adora has no choice but to tap.
The winner of this match by submission and still Ring of Honor Women's Pure Wrestling Champion, Deonna Purrazo.
What a main event this week here on ROH. Purrazo, a new wrinkle to that Fujiwara, knowing that her own arm was not strong enough to hold Adora in place using that body weight, that pressure caprice. What a championship bout.
Great match, man. A game of chess here. The queen wins. But I tell you what, man, Trish doesn't have anything to be ashamed of. It's a great match. Wait
a minute. Who it? Diamante and Billy Starks. Diamante and Billy Starks.
For what reason, though?
Well,
there's no reason.
Look at this, just attacking the women's pure champion, and Trish Adora. Oh, look at
I
this.
didn't know what Trish was going to do. Trish runs right in. I might be disappointed in that.
What is going on here? I mean, Adora lost a hard-fought bout. Frustrations boiling over. Billy Starks, Diamante, two of the world champions' minions. Oh, look at Adora. Adora's not done chasing that title.
Well, if I had a match like that, I wouldn't be done either. I'm just trying to figure out the story behind this. I don't understand any of this.
Well, there's Starks and Diamante fans. We want to thank you so much for joining us this week here on ROH. So many great things around the corner. A fantastic pure women's title bout as our main event. Alliances like Big Bill, the Bounty Hunter Brian Keith, Grizzled Young Vets, things heating up with Shane Taylor Promotions, TMDK, and Skyflight. For Bobby Cruz.